Sure.
What can you remember about that one?
I don't know who stole it, but me and Josh on the break, and he's bringing it up on the left-hand side, and I thought he was going to hand it to me or give it out to me earlier so I could throw the lob to him, and then he ended up throwing me the lob. Yeah.
You talked a lot about how much better you feel coming into this year. The game you had there, did it kind of just hit you in that one, like how much healthier and just more able to move with it?
Yeah. That helped kind of validate my feelings in terms of how I felt in these last month of training, in September, like coming into the game where like I felt good, but then it validated it, like where I could cut and I could plant and I could jump, and I felt like I didn't have to have any restrictions on myself.
Yeah, how are your recoveries still? Do you still feel good?
Oh yeah, I feel good. Yeah, I feel good.
How do you feel like that group is coming together and starting to build some trust in that front court?
You talking about just the bigs, or?
Yes, yeah.
We're coming together. That was Neem's first game, last game. So we're going to be a work in progress for the whole season, but we're coming together slowly but surely.
You also talked at training camp about your shot. How much more comfortable do you feel with that now?
I feel really confident. I feel really confident in my shot. I just got to keep wrapping it out. That 4 spot is a little bit different. Like I like to watch Chris a lot because he's been playing the 4 for majority of his career. So just finding ways to be impactful, whether it's catch and shoot or it's cutting or it's offensive rebounding, just figuring out like where I can, have an impact at that 4 spot as well.
What have you picked up from him so far on that front?
Just always gotta be active at the 4 spot. Like a lot of times, I always thought like the 4s just kind of hung out in the corners and waited for catch and shoots. But like he would always look for his man to like turn his head for a backdoor or fall asleep and then face cut him for a rebound or a cut. So just learning different ways and different opportunities you have to get to the rim.
How often does Joe talk about fighting?
Yeah, every day. I feel
Every
like
day?
I feel like.
Like in what context does it usually come up? Like literally any context? Post game? Like
I mean, literally any context. He can find a way for sure. Yeah.
and does he tell you guys about like how he, like his own training? Like Ron Harper was telling me he invited him to like do one of his sessions with him. Like does he invite guys all the time to go? Does anybody ever say yes? Because
No,
everybody always says
nobody.
we always say
Nobody.
no.
I think Coach D-Mac, he said yeah, but everybody else no. But like he gets it in. Like he's got a little mat in there. He gets it in. Trainer comes in and they go to work.
You got no interest now?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Xavier, Payton and Anfernee played together for the first time last game. When you got 2 guys that can space the floor like they do, as a big man, what's the process of like helping them both get open and sort of play off each other with screens or with just spacing?
Yeah. It's twofold. I gotta understand what kind of guy is guarding me. So if I have a guy who likes to switch as well, set the proper screen so that like I can get them open. Or if I just got like a normal big man who's a little bit slower, set a really good screen, and hopefully he can switch on to Payton and Anfernee and let them go to work. But it's fantastic for both of them because they're both like pressure relievers. So if a team wants to full court press us, like you can give it to either one of them and kind of let them flow, and they can run their offense. So it's pretty good.
Have you seen them working off each other a lot in practice and stuff? I know
Oh,
you're
yeah.
doing a little bit. How does that look in practice?
Similar to what you see in the game. Very, very, very similar. When everybody first was getting back, they were really going at each other on opposite teams for a while. So it's pretty cool to see them and how they gel together.
That's what some of the other guys about the big man position on this team with what you guys lost. Some of you guys who are still here feel a little overlooked or just doubted going in this year. Do you guys talk about that at all?
Hell no, we don't talk about that. We don't give a damn what anybody says. What? No, we don't talk about it at all. Other than like our excitement for the opportunity. That's all we talk about. Because, like, I mean, honestly, like, we can't control the rotations. We can't control the subs. Like, literally all we can control is, like, our preparation for the game. That's, coming in, working out hard, watching film, and then after that, it's kind of just see where it plays out.
What's it like being on the same side as Luka now for a couple of years?
It's been good. It's been good. I'm loving his aggressiveness. He's super, super aggressive. Whether he's picking and popping or picking and rolling or getting offensive rebound. I'm loving how aggressive he is. I'm trying to like talk to the guards more about like hitting him in the post when he gets mismatches because like I was in college with him. This guy averaged 26 a night. Like he's a problem in the post. So like and in the NBA, a lot of guys don't want to guard physical big men in the post who like to use their elbows and their shoulders. So like using him to get a lot of our buckets is going to be huge.
And then Joe had
Yeah. We just actually got out of a film session talking about that. And in the game, you're not really thinking too much about it. Other than that, there was a time where he subbed when we were letting up offensive rebounds. There was that little period in the game where everybody's like, "Damn!" But I guess the emphasis for us this year is making sure that we take care of our man. So if that shot goes up, like it's your job to handle your guy, and then whoever his man doesn't go, you can crash and get the rebound. But make sure your man doesn't get the offensive rebound.
Is that something you're expecting this year, the quicker subs? He was talking about how, like, with the pace attack, you might have to.
Yeah. In order for us to maintain a pace like that, we're going to have to sub quite a lot, like really frequently, unless we're like track stars, which we're not track stars. So we'll have to sub frequently, yeah.
Does that play into, I mean, for the last few seasons, you have to stay ready no matter what at any moment?
Yeah, honestly, yeah. In terms of like, I think in the last couple of years, guys that have like minute blocks where they knew they were coming in and they knew when to get on the bike and start to warm up. Like this year, it's kind of like, make sure every time out you stretch out a little bit, because you just never kind of know what the situation will unfold. Yeah, no problem.